Did you ever wonder how one of America's most iconic car brands, Chevrolet, came into existence? From the roaring engines of their powerful muscle cars to the sleek lines of their modern sedans, Chevrolet has been a major player in the automotive world for over a century. Their enduring popularity and impact on car culture have made them a household name worldwide. The brand's rich history is as fascinating as the vehicles it produces. Well, buckle up as we delve into the fascinating journey of Chevrolet. Chevrolet, fondly known as Chevy, was born in Detroit, Michigan in 1911. The brainchild of two remarkable men, Louis Chevrolet, a Swiss race car driver and automotive engineer, and William C. Durant, the ousted founder of General Motors. Together, they envisioned creating a brand that would produce reliable and affordable vehicles, a vision that would soon become a reality. In the early years, the partnership flourished. The first Chevrolet, the Series C Classic 6, was a luxurious, high-quality vehicle that boasted an electric starter and electric headlamps, a rarity at the time. However, the Series C didn't align with Durant's vision of affordable cars for the average American. This led to the launch of the more economical Chevrolet 490 in 1916, putting Chevy in direct competition with the Ford Model T. Louis Chevrolet, dissatisfied with the brand's shift towards affordability over quality, parted ways with Durant in 1915. Despite this, Durant continued to use the Chevrolet name, a decision that would prove to be hugely successful. Now, let's talk about the iconic Chevy bowtie logo. Legend has it that Durant was inspired by a design he saw on the wallpaper of a Parisian hotel. The bowtie logo was introduced in 1914 and has since become synonymous with the Chevrolet brand. The 1920s saw the introduction of several successful models, including the Superior, the Capital, and the National. These vehicles helped Chevrolet to gain a significant market share in the booming automotive industry. The brand was also innovating, introducing features such as hydraulic brakes, which greatly improved vehicle safety. By the end of the decade, Chevrolet had indeed found its stride. It was producing vehicles that were not only affordable but also reliable and stylish. In 1927, the introduction of the Capital Series AA, a direct competitor to Ford's Model A, marked a turning point for Chevrolet. By 1929, Chevrolet had become America's best-selling car, outpacing Ford. This marked the beginning of an era, where Chevrolet would continue to define and redefine the American automotive landscape. Entering the 1930s, Chevrolet continued to innovate and expand. The decade kicked off with the introduction of the iconic Suburban, a model that would go on to become one of the longest-running nameplates in automotive history. This was not just a car, it was a symbol of American prosperity, and a testament to Chevrolet's commitment to innovation and design. The Suburban was a game-changer, offering room for up to 8 passengers and their luggage. It was a vehicle for those who wanted space, comfort, and functionality all rolled into one. It was perfect for the family man, the businessman, and the adventurer. In many ways, it reflected the spirit of the times, a spirit of optimism and progress. But the 1930s held more than just the Suburban for Chevrolet. This was also the era when the company introduced its first pickup truck. This was not just a commercial vehicle, but a lifestyle vehicle. It was a symbol of rugged individualism and self-reliance. It was the vehicle of choice for the farmer, the construction worker, and the outdoorsman. With this addition to their lineup, Chevrolet was not just a car company but a provider of solutions for a wide range of needs. However, the decade was not without its challenges. The onset of World War II brought about a shift in production. Chevrolet, like many other American companies, transitioned from producing cars to producing war materials. They manufactured trucks, aircraft engines, and even military vehicles. It was a time of great change, but Chevrolet rose to the occasion. Despite the war years, Chevrolet's popularity only seemed to grow. People appreciated the company's commitment to the war effort, and their reputation for producing reliable, high-quality vehicles remained intact. As we moved into the post-war era, Chevrolet was poised to continue its trajectory of innovation and success. In the golden age of the automobile, Chevrolet was a shining star. Post-World War II, Chevrolet took the American car industry by storm. It was a time of economic boom and increased demand for luxury items, and Chevrolet was more than ready to answer the call. The 50s saw the introduction of some of Chevrolet's most iconic models, beginning with the legendary Bel Air in 1950. With its sleek design and powerful engine, the Bel Air was an instant hit, embodying the spirit of freedom and prosperity that defined the post-war era. It was a car that was both stylish and practical, appealing to families and car enthusiasts alike. Not long after, in 1958, the Impala joined Chevrolet's lineup. The Impala was a step up from the Bel Air in terms of luxury and performance. It was larger, more powerful, and had a striking design that stood out on the road. The Impala quickly became synonymous with the American dream, a symbol of success and achievement. But it was in 1953 that Chevrolet truly made its mark with the introduction of the Corvette. The Corvette was America's first true sports car. It was sleek, it was fast, and it was beautiful. The Corvette was a game-changer, putting Chevrolet on the global map and setting a new standard for American performance. The 60s brought forth the muscle car era, and Chevrolet was right at the forefront. The Camaro, introduced in 1966, was Chevrolet's answer to the popular Ford Mustang. With its aggressive styling and powerful V8 engine, the Camaro was a true muscle car, built for speed and performance. It was a car that made a statement, a car that turned heads wherever it went. And so, in the span of 2 decades, Chevrolet had transformed the American car industry. They had created cars that were not just modes of transportation, but symbols of the times. Each model, from the Bel Air to the Camaro, had its own unique personality, reflecting the spirit and aspirations of the people who drove them. With the Corvette and Camaro, Chevrolet had truly established itself as a powerhouse in the American car industry. As we move into the modern era, Chevrolet continues to influence the auto world. The 70s were a challenging time for the automotive industry. The oil crises of the decade led to a shift in consumer demand, away from the gas-guzzling behemoths of the past and towards more fuel-efficient cars. Chevrolet, as always, was up to the task. In response to these challenges, Chevrolet began to focus on smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles. The introduction of the Chevrolet Chevette in 1975, a compact car that promised better fuel economy, was a testament to this shift in strategy. As we moved into the 80s and 90s, Chevrolet continued to innovate. The company introduced models like the Cavalier and the Celebrity, compact and mid-size cars that offered not only fuel efficiency, but also comfort and style. The dawn of the 21st century saw Chevrolet taking a leap into the future with the introduction of electric models. The Chevrolet Volt, a plug-in hybrid introduced in 2010, was a milestone in this journey towards sustainable motoring. The Bolt EV, introduced in 2016, pushed the boundaries even further, offering a fully electric vehicle with an impressive range at an affordable price. But it wasn't just about fuel efficiency and electric power. Chevrolet continued to innovate across its entire lineup. From the reintroduction of the iconic Camaro in 2009 to the launch of the mid-engine Corvette C8 in 2019, Chevrolet kept pushing the boundaries of what was possible in a car. And what about the future? Well, Chevrolet is showing no signs of slowing down. With plans for more electric vehicles and ongoing innovation in performance and design, the company is set to remain at the forefront of the automotive world. Today, Chevrolet remains a stalwart of American automotive culture, constantly evolving and looking towards the future. From its humble beginnings to its current status as a global car giant, Chevrolet's journey is truly remarkable. Chevrolet's story began with its founders, William Durant and Louis Chevrolet, who had a vision to create cars that combine style, performance, and affordability. They certainly achieved this, launching iconic models that have stood the test of time. From the vintage Classic 6 of the early 20th century, through the stylish Bel Air of the 50s, to the muscle cars like the Camaro that symbolized the rebellious spirit of the 70s. Chevrolet's impact on American culture is undeniable. They've not only provided the nation with reliable vehicles but also played a role in shaping American identity. Chevrolet cars have been featured in countless movies, songs, and even played a role in the American space program. They've become a symbol of the American dream, a testament to the nation's love for the open road and freedom. Looking towards the future, Chevrolet continues to evolve, embracing new technologies and trends. They are pioneering in areas such as electric and autonomous vehicles, ensuring they remain at the forefront of the automotive industry. As we journey through the history of Chevrolet, we see a brand that embodies the American spirit of innovation, resilience, and constant evolution. Here's to the road ahead. Did you enjoy this ride through the decades with Chevrolet? If so, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating journeys into history. Your engagement helps us create more content that sparks your curiosity. Are you a fan of true crime stories? Then you may want to check out our sister channel, Crime Odyssey. It's packed full of intriguing stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Thank you for joining us on this automotive adventure. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep the spirit of adventure alive. Thanks for watching.